Okay, so for our next movie, this is this to me this is up there on the horror movie genre. This guy
One of the
changed
greatest.
this guy changed the fucking game with this movie, dude.
Yeah,
Did he or did he not? George Romero, he invented the zombie genre with this. If there wasn't this, there wouldn't be.
he changed the zombie genre.
We could get into semantics or whatever. He
That's
he
a
made
different
zombies
point.
what they are today,
Yes, he did.
which is the zombie genre. Whatever came before was just use the same name. It's like, it's like if your name's Martin and my name's Martin, two different Martins. I'm the superior one because I have way more copies than whatever you're gonna pull out because I know you have the copy. What do you have?
Night of the Living Dead, everybody. Okay, all right.
Why do I have all these, dude?
I have more copies too, but yeah, I do have more copies, but I don't want to show off too much. So I got the best version of it. It's the Criterion release. Right here.
But I mean, look at this fucking cover though, dude.
Oh, you mean this thing right here?
That's pretty rad. I'll give you that. That's rad.
comes with the movie, the Criterion version, and on the back, the stories and whatnot.
But I mean, here's the thing with that, Martin. So let's give a little. Okay, so we're talking about Night of the Living Dead. In my opinion, this is the first zombie movie.
Yes, the first modern definition of a zombie.
What zombies are today. This was the beginning of that.
Yeah,
so,
it not only changed the zombie movie, but just horror in general.
Right. Let's before we actually get into the movie, let's talk about some of a little bit like the controversy and that kind of stuff. So what people don't know, licensing with this movie wasn't done very proper.
No, it was not. It's a movie that's been released plenty of times. I think it has over 100 and something different releases to different labels, and that's because
well, why do I
yeah, it's a movie that they didn't do the licensing for properly, and it is in the public domain. Which means anyone could basically make a printing of the movie.
Which leads me to my next thing. I'm officially releasing releasing Night of the Living Dead on slickandthefoos.com.
You know what? The funny thing is, you could probably actually do that.
I know. That's what's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I have those 4, and I have maybe at least 3 more on DVD, and they're all a little bit different. Just a little different intro, different. It's always something, dude, because so many people have their hands on it.
Small.
So many people had their fucking hands on it just because it didn't cost them anything, basically.
Yeah, I think there's even a version where they colorized it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That one I've not seen.
Well,
probably.
I think, actually, if I'm not mistaken, which one is it? If I'm not mistaken, it might be this one. This is a remake.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, the remake.
This is the remake. So
the Tom Savini one?
So Tom Savini, those of you that don't know, he's one of the greatest makeup effects artists ever still lives. So
one of the greatest effects artists ever.
Motherfuckers made some of the craziest shit ever, but yeah, he remade this fucking movie. Hey, you know what's cool? I think I've told you before, but I have that that poster that you had. I have an actual poster size picture of that with some of the cast members. They actually signed it for signatures. Yeah. And that same day, Tom Savini was there, and I was like, dude, I know you didn't do this version of this movie, but in my eyes, you're just as legendary, if not more. You know what I mean? So I need your signature on this. And nicest guy ever. Fucking. So that little girl that's on that poster, what's fucking crazy? How old is this fucking movie, Martin? How old is this fucking movie?
This one, I'm going to say it's like, I want to say 60s, 64?
68. 1968. Well, that's when this one came out. But
no, it'd be 68.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's 68.
1968. So that little girl that's on that poster, she signed that poster for me. The lady that played Barbara, dude, like I'm, to normal people they'd be like, who gives a shit? Yeah. But I'm like, dude, you guys are fucking legends. You got to understand. You guys changed horror movies.
I mean,
you guys made like a fucking powerful movie, man.
The poster with Karen Cooper is like one of the most iconic posters, in my belief. Like when you think of zombie movie, you're gonna think of Night of the Living Dead. When you think of Night of the Living Dead, you're gonna think of Karen Cooper.
Right.
Like that.
There it is, man. There it is. So that's super factual, man. There's more to this movie, okay? Because it's not just like, oh, here's some zombies, they're gonna attack you. You know what I mean? There's race involved in this movie that's not really super talked about.
Yeah, it's kind of like what is it called? I want to say subtext. Or it's like no. The point is, there's like a deeper meaning behind it.
Right. There you go. So
and that deals with like the end movie. It also supposedly has it's supposed to be like a metaphor for the Vietnam War, because of how they use certain clips within the movie and how they show photos of them like dragging bodies, or the bodies like torn apart.
George Romero was fucking. That's what he was all about. Like, he would make. He made a ton of zombie movies, but every time he would bring one out, it was like he was referencing the times. Like, all right, this is going on at this time, so this movie's about this. This movie's about this.
For a guy who did so many zombie movies, they're different from each other.
They're very different. Similar. They're very different from each other, and it's pretty fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy that he just kind of chills, and then he's like, you know what? Shit's going down right now. Time for another zombie movie. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, didn't you already make 8 zombie movies? Yeah, but this one's about this. You know what I mean? It's trippy how he lived his life, man. He's a very interesting man, dude. I hate that I never got to meet him, man, because he just seemed like the fucking coolest dude in the world, man. He looks so genuine, you know?
And like his legacy as basically, I think they call him like the godfather of zombies, or the modern zombie, actually went beyond just the movies. And on one of the Call of Duty games, I can't remember which one. I want to say Black Ops or something.
Okay.
They actually had him in there because, they have the zombie mode.
Right.
He's actually in there as a zombie.
You serious? That's fucking cool.
Yeah. And the only reason I played the game when I found that out, I was like,
just for him?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You had to see
because in that one day I had some other people, but they're not important right now. We're talking about George Romero.
Right. He's a fucking legend. Like, to us, he's like, Night of the Living Dead is like our Twilight. Like, if we were 13-year-old girls fucking 15 years ago, this is our Twilight, We're Team Romero, you know what I mean?
Team Romero all the way.
Yeah, all the way, dude. This motherfucker changed shit so much. All right. So, let's talk about the actual movie a little more. So, for the most part, pretty basic. Zombies are starting to roam around. A group of people basically barricade themselves in a house.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the story right there, right? For the most part.
Yes, that's the story. It's a very simple story, but the way it's done is just so great.
It really is, man. For how old it is and how little money they had, and
they had like almost no money. Yeah, he used a lot of people from his town. They filmed it right there locally, and they did a great job.
Right.
It was nothing else can be said. It's like it's just amazing.
I hate that they didn't have the proper rights to their own shit. Like I hate that he didn't get
He learned his lesson after that.
right. Yeah,
I would.
I'm sure he learned his lesson, but I mean, come on, dude, he deserves more.
Yeah,
He
he
deserved
does.
more.
He does.
Yeah, but okay. That being said, all right. So, what happens in this movie, Martin? Besides that, all right, let's get into a little bit of spoilers, and then this review is not going to be too long. We're gonna pretty much almost done here.
Yeah.
We've said the important part. The more important part of this movie is like the history of it, right? Like,
yeah, because this movie does have a lot of history behind it.
Yeah.
I don't, like you said, we're short on time, so like can't really go into all of it, but there's a lot happening behind this movie too.
Yeah, and what I like with this movie, it's like it still holds the test of time. You know, something that old isn't always gonna. It's not always gonna hold up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of it's not gonna hold up, but this one, like I watched it recently before before we're doing this, and it still holds up. It's still great. I would put it up against any modern zombie movie, and it will most likely win.
Definitely. Yeah, just name alone, to me it already wins. But there are some because of this there are some great ones. You know what I mean? Not everybody's too into it now, at this moment, but I'm a huge fan of the Walking Dead TV series. I fucking love that shit. And that, without this movie, there's not that movie. I'm a huge fan of Shaun of the Dead. Without this movie, there's not that movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's, he made Dawn of the Dead after that. They made a remake of Dawn of the Dead, which is fucking fantastic. I love that movie.
Yeah, that one's great too. Ving Rhames.
Yeah, so he, they spun out like different, like 28 Days Later. It's not zombies, but it's in there. They're infected people, so they're kind of like zombies. So all this came from Romero. You know what I mean? This motherfucker made I can't say enough good things about this man. You know what I mean?
He's very highly influential. Even
he changed it, man.
Another person, another director. I want to say Lucio Fulci. Mm-hmm. He's an Italian director.
Is that the guy also made Zombie?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also known for doing zombie movies. But he respected and I want to say idolized, but he respected Romero a lot.
Right.
Because I believe a couple of them were, I believe Zombie started out as it was going to be a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. I'm not sure if it was Zombie or a different movie. But it started out as it was going to be a sequel, but then they didn't have the rights or the whatever, and they ended up changing the name to just Zombie.
Oh, yeah. I remember it was dumb controversy with that, too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's little dumb things.
It's like, yeah, we would have to get another video to break all that shit down because that's a mess over there, too. But
yeah.
And let's be real with it. No matter how great this man was, all his movies weren't gems. You know what I mean? He like we said, he made a bunch of zombie movies, but so he made Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. After Day of the Dead, little by little, they
well, even before that, I think it's between Dawn and Day of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
There was the Crazies.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Crazies.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that movie.
No?
I actually was hunting for that movie for quite some time because I was like, that remake was kind of cool, like the concept of it and everything I was into. So I was like, I want to see the original. And then to find out that he made that movie, I was like, I got to see it. And I bought it, and then I wasn't too happy with it. So I was like, you can't win them all, dude. but
I really like it, but to each his own.
Yeah, exactly. I'm right, you're wrong, but it's all good. But so
yeah, it's okay to have an opinion, even if it's wrong. So.
But okay, let's be real though. Night of the Living Dead, great. Dawn of the Dead, also great. Day of the Dead, also great. Those are fun movies, dude. Day of the Dead is pretty fucking cool because they introduce they capture a certain zombie, and they're kind of trying to train him back into
Yeah.
Like if they could basically bring him back to normal,
And
they could have conversations with him.
yeah, and it's funny that you bring that up because then it shows like something that you said back with Shaun of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be here without these Night of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of Shaun of the Dead, spoiler for some people who haven't seen that, but what's his name? Simon Pegg's character basically tries to do that.
Yeah, tries to like get his friend to kind of just, well, let's hang out again. You know, you're a zombie, but we're cool. You know, you're right.
Yeah.
But the point I was trying to make was, okay, like he made those, and then after that, the movies were okay. You know what I mean? He made these 3 bangers, which, you know, I see it as a trilogy. I know they're probably maybe not considered that way, but that's the way I've always
seen it. A lot of people, I've seen it as a trilogy.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like, what's the one that's like a found footage movie? Probably came out like, I would say early 2000s.
Diary of the Dead.
Diary of the Dead. That one might have came out straight to video. I'm not sure. He made that one, and it's a fun movie, but it's also garbage. You know.
It doesn't hold up to the other ones.
Which is the one with John Leguizamo? You know what I'm talking about? It's like they're in a city, and everybody lives in a huge building or something. Can't fucking remember.
I can't remember the name of it.
Well, anyways, he made that, but that's kind of like super weird. They kind of expanded on that Day of the Dead thing where the zombies kind of start like realizing who they are and that they could control themselves a little more. But that movie went a little bit too much where it's like, you know. So my point to this whole part, great man, did create some great movies, some iconic movies, but we're not saying all the shit was fucking perfect. You know what I mean? However, when we talk about Night of the Living Dead, I genuinely do think this movie's perfect, dude.
Perfect. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't think there's any other zombie movie that could like stand up to it. No,
not like that. Not to bring the iconicness of it. No, definitely not. Yeah. It's just a fucking. I don't even want to get into the super spoilers. After all, you know what I mean. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Really though, if you haven't seen this, came out in 1968.
There's something wrong with you if you haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure you can go to Walmart and because one of the copies I have.
I'm pretty sure you could go to YouTube right now and watch it for free, dude. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on actually having it.
Yeah. We've discussed this. People aren't fucking sick in the head like us, dude. Not everybody wants like a room full of movies, dude. Some people are like, you know, I like pictures of my family and shit. Meanwhile, I got fucking Stan Marsh back here. My friends are Stan Marsh and fucking Stuntman Mike. But yeah, let's leave it at that, man. I think we've said enough good things about this man, and may he rest in peace wherever he is. And Night of the Living Dead, dude. Good fucking shit, man. Good recommendation on your part. So, you want to give a thumbs up?
2 thumbs up. If I had another, I'd give it 3.
I'm gonna cut it now too.